Hey, good morning, good afternoon. What's shaking, everybody? How you doing? It is Wednesday, and I wanted to let you know about a new selling app. It's called Popshop Live, and I've been talking a little bit about it. I did it once about a month and a half ago, and I'm doing another live this Friday. So what Popshop Live is, imagine QVC for fun pop culture stuff, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with QVC if that's your jam, but you don't tend to find Captain America Funko Pops and Black Sabbath records and things like that on QVC. But you will on Pop Shop Live. It's mostly pop culture stuff, and usually people stay in one lane always. So comic book store will have like comic books and Funko Pops, and then an artist will have obviously their art. And then I did music the first time, and now this time I'm doing movies this Friday, but I wanted to show you how to download the app if you haven't downloaded it yet and get signed up. Oh, hey, Mom. What's happening? Hello, Rob. How are you? So without further ado, let's download the app, and then I'll show you how it works, okay? So I'll make my head smaller. Nope, that was the wrong button. There we go. Okay, if you look to the right there, now go to your app store, whether it be the Apple platform or the Android. If you're a Windows-based phone user, I don't know what to tell you. All right, App Store, and then you're looking for Pop Shop Live. Now, I am using the teenager's phone, so let's hope there's no embarrassing texts or anything that pop up while we're doing this. Okay, so this top thing, usually what you're looking for should be the first thing, but this top thing is paying to be first, and it's not even Pop Shop Live. So there's Pop Shop Live. It is the green square with the black lightning bolt. So let's download that. So click the download button. So it is downloading right now. And then we'll get logged in. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, but you got to be the person who doesn't mind being on camera and wants to be social, because you don't just put your stuff up. You put your stuff up and then you chat with people. You're live talking. People are live texting, replying, and then you can talk to them and show your products. Okay, so let's open it up. Can we notify you? Sure. Let's allow notifications. Allow. Oh, so she was trying to help me. She already deleted it and then didn't realize she'd already logged in. All right. So once you log in, we can't show that exact part because she already did that. But look right here, become a seller. So you have to request to be a seller. Anyone can be a shopper and a buyer. So please do that. But right there, become a seller. Black. Yep. All right. So then you can go around and you can follow different sellers. You can see who's live, no matter if you follow them or not. But if you follow somebody, then like with any other thing, when I go live, some of you got the notification I was live today. So when I go live on Popshop, you'll get that notification also. Let's see what it looks like when you want to become a seller. All right. So when you want to become a seller, come up with a store name. Try and be creative, but try and make it fit you and your brand. Mine's Jason's Thrift Store. Pretty easy. If you have a website or social, you pop it in there. I'm ready to sell, or I want to learn more. Do you have a physical storefront? Any additional notes? So it's not that hard. It is not that invasive. It's rather easy. Okay. And hello, Jennifer. Yeah, it was fun because Stacy and I did the first one where we did music. So we talked a lot about, like, every time we brought up a CD or a cassette, Stacey and I had a story about that artist or that concert. And we'll be doing the same with movies this week, because the first hour I'll be live. The teenager will be with me. And then she'll tag out. In the second hour, Stacey will come in. So we're going to quiz the 19-year-old on what classic movies she has seen or not seen. And then we'll keep track of ones to shame her parents for never showing her. All right. So let me get rid of her phone for a second. I'm going to plug mine in. Okay, so on Friday, I'm going live at 6 p.m. East Coast. That is 3 p.m. on the West Coast. 5 Central, 4 Mountain. All right, so we'll go right to my phone. Yes, there it is. Okay. And the great thing about Friday is free shipping. Now, I'm only selling VHS tapes this week. However, However, if you see anything you like in my eBay store, and I've got like 1,200 items, tikipugmusic.com. Just type that in. tikipugmusic.com takes you right directly to my eBay store. So if you see anything you like and make sure it's because you're getting free shipping, I can't ship you the 40-pound office chair for free. But if you see anything you can kind of hold in your hand, like a CD, a cassette, a record, a t-shirt, a dress, let me know while I'm live on Friday, and I can just automatically add it to the catalog. You can buy it, get free shipping, and if it's your first time shopping on Popshop Live, you get $10 off. $10 off. Yep, you can sell CDs, you can sell DVDs, you can pretty much sell whatever you want. But it's although there are a lot of sellers my age, the aimed at crowd is Gen Zers. So if you have a lot of butter churns and Amish bonnets, I wouldn't start a Popshop Live with butter churns and Amish bonnets. Nothing wrong with the Amish. Just I don't think there's gonna be anybody buying that stuff. Okay, so let's see who's live right now. Okay, so right here is the weekly featured. So if you're in the thrifting board, and I gotta imagine most of you are, Aaron and Matt are Pete's Treasures, two of the admins, and there's their show for tomorrow, which is Following Thrifty Business. And you'll have a little intro video. I don't have the sound turned on right now, but you'll have a little 20-second intro video, which is very important. When you become a seller, you've got to make a good 20-second video because you've got to get all your thoughts out in 20 seconds, nail it on the spot, and be creative that people are going to want to tune into you. So weekly featured, and hey, look who number 3 is, me. Now I don't want to start streaming. So when I clicked on the mine, because it's mine, it's like, you want to really start right now? No, I do not. All right. So here's the other featured one. So we're very excited that we are on the featured list, myself and then Matt and Aaron. But live right now is Next Door Comics, and they're selling comics. So what they're going to do, what I'm going to do on Friday is hold up different movies, all VHS this time. We're going to talk about them. And then, see all those colored lightning bolts? That means someone just bought something. Now, if you like what they're saying, you can give them these lightning bolts. These are like, hey, man, I like what you're saying. But when you buy something, it shows a lot of colors. And so that Spider-Man in the lower right-hand corner, that is the featured product right this second. But if you click see all, this is everything in their store right now. And so this comic is whatever this is. Most American, created by Jan Newman. $4. $4. And so this is everything in their catalog. Now, there's no way to, not that I know, I don't think, way to organize the catalog. So basically, they're in the order that they got uploaded. Okay. Now, if you want to share the link to your friends and fans and followers and family, and I ask you to please do that on Friday, the second thing down on the right is the little box with the up pointing arrow. You click on that, and then there's the copy link, Instagram or message. Those are your 3 options. So what I would ask you to do is copy that link and then pop over to Facebook and throw it in there and say, hey, come hang out in Jason's Popshop Live. We're talking movies. So if you would do that for me on Friday, I'd be much obliged. And then if the bottom thing's a mute, and then if you're done with this one, you want to leave it, the 2 arrows at the top on the right corner, boom, you're out of there. All right, so we'll go to the other live right now. That's the one thing, Cernock, that I kind of am bummed about. They never tell you how many people are watching live. You have no idea. Now, you see when people join. You can't join anonymously, okay? So if I join something, and this gentleman might be saying, hey, Jason's Thrift Shop, because it is good to say hello as people join into your thing. So you got to keep your eyes on it. Now, I will be teaching a class, I guess I'll call it, webinar maybe, web class, on how to do this because I learned by watching Matt and Aaron first, things not to do, because the things you don't realize is when people are chatting on the bottom there, or when they go to chat, as you go to chat, see how everything moves up? And so if you don't have your products up in your screen and they're down here, when people are chatting, they won't see what you're showing no more. So you got to be cognizant of where you're at on your screen. And I'm actually using an iPhone. It was built to be only on one thing, your phone. But to make life easier, I'm using an iPhone, an iPad, and a computer on Friday, and I'll explain all that when I go to teach about it. But also have a good backdrop. Matt and Aaron do it very well. They've set up their house really nice. I'm going to be sitting in front of my mountain of 6,000 videotapes because we're talking videotapes. So if you're in front of a white wall, boring. Gen Z is all about the visuals. Okay. So you got to have good looks. Can you leave your catalog open so when you're offline, your items can still be sold? Well, that's a good question. Let's hop over to, can I get into Pete's Treasures? Yes. See all. All right. So here's all that Pete's has. Pete's Aaron and Matt have in their store right now. Say, I really needed this Mickey Mouse. Yep. You can buy it. Absolutely. So right up top here, let's get rid of Matt there for a second. Right up top here is the search. So you can search for things. And here's all the stores that are going live today, right here. So as you can see, there's not a ton. So there's 2 live and then about 10 more today. Yep, 10 more today. So this is still a very young platform. So what the goal is to get in early, on a new platform and then build your following before it does get crowded. So once you get a following, you're good. Okay, now people do trivia. People do free prizes all night. I have not done that yet, nor have I watched anybody actually do it. And I know Matt tomorrow night after Thrifty Business is doing Halloween trivia, so that should be interesting. So I'll see how that works. But there you go. Maybe you can sell your Phil Lesh CDs. Woohoo! I do not know Whatnot. I'll have to check out Whatnot. That's cool. So go to your app store, download, get logged in, and plug in Jason T. And when you ring out on Friday, if you buy something from me, which would be nice, you get $10 off your order. And then, so if you buy one videotape for $10 with free shipping, you didn't buy nothing. Really? Yay. Yeah. Yep. So your catalog's always there. Now, I did clean out my last catalog because for 2 reasons. I done music the first time. It was like about a month and a half ago. I don't know where I set the stuff. And so let me start fresh. Let me see if because VHS tapes have had this resurgence in the past year, but I'm not 100% sure if there's anyone any Gen Zers on Popshop that are going to want to buy videotape. So I thought it's something I'd try because I have 6,000 of them. And so if that works, and then I'll start doing weekly movies where, of course, the things that don't sell, I'll just leave there and keep adding more. The shipping thing normally, when it's not free shipping on Fridays, here's how it works. $5.99. The buyer pays $5.99, but you can buy as many things as you want from that seller for the $5.99. So the price doesn't increase. And you got 12 hours. So if you're watching me live on a normal time, not on a free shipping Friday, you're watching me live on, say, a Tuesday, and you buy a movie and the shipping's $5.99. And then later that night, you're like, I should buy some more movies. Now I'm off the air, but you go back to my catalog and you buy 6, 7, 8 more, 9 more movies. It's still just that $5.99. So it is fairly simple. There isn't a whole heck of a lot of moving parts, once you learn how to upload stuff and build your catalog. And the problem is the thing you got to work with. Popshop has the way the pictures show up. They're 3 different shapes. So you have to take the picture. So the focal point of your picture fits in all 3 shapes. So obviously the focal point of this picture would be this face. But if you've got it set where when it's here on one, but it's here like this on another, that's not going to be work. So I've worked hard to make sure mine all look very, very good. So when the person's shopping, they know exactly what you're looking at. Yeah, I'm thinking anime would do well too. Unfortunately, in the 6,000 videos I bought, no anime. But a lot of horror movies. And hey, it is the beginning of Halloween. So perfect time to sell some horror movies. All right. Okay. So get your app downloaded, Popshop Live, plug in Jason T as a code. Come see me Friday, starting at 6 o'clock East Coast. You don't got to be there at 6. It's a live show. You can wander in and out whenever you want. But like we demonstrated, there is a chat feature. So please feel free to chat. So here, let's pop back into this one. So this person just said, yes, holiday babies, whatever they were talking about already. Oops, let me get rid of my giant head. So she said, yes, holiday baby. So there's some chatting going on. So it's a social thing. It's social media, social selling. Say that 5 times fast. It's fun. It's fun because the key to doing these too is you have to want to be on camera and be able to talk. And really, if I could give you any tips right now, no dead air. If you got to leave, especially if you got someone with you, make sure they keep talking. If you got to walk into the back of the room to grab something because someone says, hey, can I see that video over your head? Keep talking. That's the big clue. Loving my baths. All right, see? Little chatter going there. I'll give him, I don't know what he's talking about, but I'll give him some lightning bolts. Lightning bolts for good background. And Michael's now following me. Thanks, Michael, because I'm guessing you're watching me right now. Is this good in Canada? Not yet, Jim. It's just here. But still tune in, hang out, check it out. Because when it is, then, of course, I'll be like, hey, Canadians, hello. You can do it now, too. Actually, I take that back. If you have a way to ship in the United States, you can do it. But if you're not anywhere near the border, you can't. Because I'm guessing the people who ship out of Canada from the United States must be near the border. But that's definitely something we can look into. And hi, Jim. How are you doing? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, but $1 after each item for after the first one isn't bad. And I'm going to guess Popshop's going to go up at some point. But it's a new platform. So they want to make it attractive to the buyers. And so, hey, if you could buy 15 comic books or 6 videotapes or 10 records, all for $6, heck yeah. All right. So mark your calendar tomorrow night. We'll be on Thrifty Business, 8 o'clock East Coast. And then Friday, 6 o'clock on the East Coast, just as you East Coasters are getting home. And you West Coasters who have a real job, if you're getting tired and bored at work, pop in your headphones, throw me on your phone, and then I will entertain you through the end of work. But please come buy something. Now, if you don't have a VCR, you don't watch videotapes, there isn't going to be a lot for you to buy. But if you check out my store, tikipugmusic.com, it'll take you right to my eBay store. If you see something you like there, on the fly, I can add it to my Popshop Live. So I hope someone does want to buy something because I can kind of talk my way through doing it. So those of you who haven't sold on it yet can understand how quickly on the fly you can add new stuff. Like take a picture, set a price, get it in the catalog. That all can happen in like 30 seconds or less. So it's pretty cool. Plus, I'm going to have a lot of videos behind me. And so although I'll have about 150 preloaded, if people want to see something over my head, I'll absolutely show that, and then we'll sell it. All right, so mark your calendars, and then I'm going to please ask you to share the link on Friday and come hang out. We'll have a good time. Make a cocktail if cocktails are your thing, because we'll have some. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you on YouTube tomorrow night. Jason T. Smith, Thrifty Business, and then on Popshop Live on Friday. Peace.